Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. After riding my new Trek Session 8 2018 for about a month and a half now, I feel confident enough to talk about it and tell you what I dislike and like about the bike. Let's start off with the components. For suspension, I have a RockShox Boxer World Cup with 200mm of travel, and on the rear I have a RockShox Cage RC with 210. This is the most amount of travel I've ever had on a bike, and trust me, I cannot climb it all on this bike, but it is so amazing on the downhill. For my drivetrain, I have a SRAM GX 7-speed downhill derailleur, and I also have a 36-tooth SRAM Descendant front sprocket, and I also have Descendant cranks, as well as an E13 chain batch guard combo. For the wheel set, I have DT Swiss aluminum 27.5 wheels with 2.5 Maxxis Mini DHFs for the front and rear. Having ridden a 26-inch downhill bike, I definitely prefer the 27.5 for them. And I haven't ridden a 29er downhill rig yet, but I will want to give it a shot, and maybe that'll be my next downhill bike. For the brakes, I have SRAM Guide R, which I'll most likely sell and buy some Shimano Saints or Zs. I just prefer riding Shimano for my brake and SRAM for my drivetrain. For my cockpit, I have a 750mm long aluminum bar. I do want to replace these with an 800mm, possibly a 20mm rise downhill bar. I just find them a bit too short, and I want to get the wider because I just prefer them having the wider stance on the downhill bike. For my grips, I have some Bontrager Rhythm grips, but I do want to replace them with the DD Knuckle Dusters I run on all my bikes. I just love the cushion that the grips give with or without gloves. That's all for the components, but what do I think about my session? I have to say I love it. I find it surprisingly maneuverable for a 27.5 downhill bike, so that was a happy surprise. I do have some plans to make this bike more custom, including getting some blue Trek styling, along with some possibly blue grips, and in the future maybe some blue valve covers. I'm also planning on selling my Norco range, so I'll probably be putting the Cush Core inside this, because I'll most likely be getting a 29er Enduro or trail bike. And the Cush Core would fit in these rims. With all the faults and great features, I do love this bike. I find that you can ride so much faster on literally any trail, other than the climbing trails of course, but I would totally recommend this bike to anyone. Other than a few personal changes, I'd like to make the bike more personal. Other than that, see you guys next time. Adios.